Welcome back to the WHHI Daily News as we are joined by the Mayor of Beaufort, Stephen Murray, coming off the big weekend, actually the big 2 weeks, the Water Festival. Has everybody started to catch up on their sleep, or is it going to be a while?
Yeah, I hope so. Good morning, Bob. Thanks for having me on. Everybody's moving maybe a little slower in Beaufort this week than normal. 10 days of Water Festival, the 66th annual. Commodore Shauna Duran, a whole army of volunteers, first responders, sponsors. I mean, the whole community was a part of the thing. It went off without a hitch. And so grateful to have another Water Festival and to be able to celebrate together. How'd
it go attendance-wise? Do you feel good about attendance?
Man, I haven't heard formal numbers, but I know a couple of the nights exceeded past events, and I think we might have set some records.
And we didn't sink any boats or or run any beds into the water, right?
Man, knock on wood. Incidents were at a low on this one, so really appreciate participants who came out doing what they're supposed to do, and again, just celebrating and doing it in a safe way.
It's obviously great fun for everybody involved and a whole lot of work for the volunteers to put it on. What does it accomplish for the town? Is it just kind of a bonding experience, or is there more to it? Obviously, there's a little bit of an economic impact, but what do you see as the main benefit from having a water festival?
Yeah, that's a great question. As a third-generation Beaufortonian, I've been going to water festivals since I was, as my grandfather would say, knee-high to a grasshopper. Yeah. And so for our family, it's kind of become homecoming. We've got friends and family who live out of town who come in for that. You see people in the park that you might not see the rest of the year. And so for us, it's kind of a Beaufort's family reunion, Beaufort's homecoming, where we get together and celebrate that once a year. So I think that's important for us to kind of remember the tradition of the festival, this small town sort of Beaufort that we're trying to hang on to. But also I think, for a lot of newcomers, I met a lot of those folks this year who were so excited to find this sort of small town festival, from the parade to the concert in the park, whether it's Motown Monday or country music or whatever your thing. Water Festival offers a little something for everybody. And it's a tremendous economic impact. Our hotels are full, our restaurants are full. People bring their boats and fill up on fuel and ice and groceries. So it is a tremendous economic impact here, kind of the end of the summer for us.
All right. Also, over the past week, we had that series of every afternoon, a big shower comes through. One of them contains a lightning bolt that hits near City Hall and the police department. Tell me a little more about it, and is everybody okay?
Yeah, everybody's okay. And, if you've been around here a little bit, you're seeing this lightning, you're seeing these afternoon storms we have, and the intensity seem to be increasing. Unfortunately, a lightning bolt struck the equipment at City Hall and the police department headquarters in the city of Beaufort. Good news is nobody was injured. It did do some pretty good havoc on our air conditioning system, some of our networking equipment. And so we were without air conditioning for a couple of days. Temps in the building were approaching almost 90 degrees. So our guys sort of short-timed it a little bit. Good news is most of the equipment's back up and running. There are a few things we're waiting on parts, but the AC is running and it's business as usual at both PD and City Hall.
Great. Also, something I wanted to get into the city's relief effort with the Ukraine. It got a lot of publicity when you first started it. It's been pretty successful as it goes, and it's not done yet, is it?
It's not done yet, but we are going to wrap up the formal sort of fundraising push here at the end of the month. So if any citizens would like to donate, I'd encourage them to go ahead and get their monies in at cityofbeaufort.org, our Pride of Place program. Just continue to be proud of this remarkable community that we get to call home. We've raised a little over $135,000 in cash. That's being donated directly to Ostro, Ukraine. Additionally, we've organized a donation of meals ready to eat, MREs, and grains from a producer up in Edisto. So all in, donated product, cash, freight, we've approached about $750,000 that we've raised for Ostro and for Ukraine in the last few months. And so again, just thankful for this community and the generosity of all involved.
Indeed, and remember, for all those folks over there, their troubles continue and will continue for quite some time. Mayor Murray, great to talk to you. Thank you so much for the time.
Bob, thank you, and hope everyone has a beautiful, beautiful Beaufort day.
All right, City of Beaufort Mayor Stephen Murray. Coming up next, with the growth of USCB comes an emphasis on athletics. We'll hear more about it when we come back.